Once you get towards the end of pregnancy, you are so anxious to have your baby, and I kind of think that's one of the beauties of pregnancy. You get so uncomfortable that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get your baby out. Once you're 37 weeks, you are considered full term, and anything that happens after that, we won't stop you. So any contractions that you have are usually welcome. What can you do if you start having regular contractions to help induce labor? Naturally. So the best thing to do is increase your activity. If you start to have regular contractions, get up and walk. And if you've been exercising during your pregnancy, start exercising. If you get up and walk around, it's going to help the contractions continue. But if you sit down and rest and the contractions kind of stop, chances are it's not real labor yet. A couple of other things to try. The same thing that got you pregnant could help you deliver, if you know what I mean. Intercourse can actually help prep your body for labor because semen is a prostaglandin, which is the hormone that acts on your cervix and helps ripen it or prepare it for labor. It does things like soften it, move it forward in your pelvis, and thin it out a little bit. Then once you start to contract, it's more apt to respond to those contractions and start to dilate. Another thing that you can try is nipple stimulation. Nipple stimulation actually causes the release of oxytocin from your brain, which is the hormone that acts on your uterus and tells it to contract. So all of these things are safe, natural ways to help contractions continue once they've started. Also, you can talk to your doctor about stripping your membranes. Once you get a little bit further along, like maybe 38, 39 weeks, the doctor may say that this is something that they do for you. There's actually a membrane that exists in between the cervix and the amniotic sac. And so the doctor, when they strip your membranes, goes and sticks their finger between the amniotic sac and the cervix and irritates things. And the cervix is not its own separate part, it's just the lower part of the uterus. And so irritating that area is going to cause your uterus to contract. And sometimes those contractions lead to your cervix changing, sometimes they don't. So it's a chance that most women at that point are willing to take because, like I said earlier, you're willing to do whatever it takes to get these contractions to continue. But it is painful for a second, while the doctor's stripping your membranes, and so it's something you need to weigh out. Is it something you'd like to try or not? And also something you need to discuss with your doctor because it's something they would do for you. There are a couple of other suggestions that people might give you, like drink castor oil, and don't do it. It's actually not very safe for you and the baby, so don't go the castor oil route. And online it also has suggestions such as eating pineapple or eggplant parmesan even, and spicy foods in general. And I say, as far as foods go, it can't hurt anything to eat those things, and so go for it and see if it helps you. Remember, the true definition of labor is not contractions, it's cervical change. So the only way to tell if you're really in labor is to go to the hospital and be checked. And once you're full term or past 37 weeks and having contractions that are about every 3 to 5 minutes and they've been regular for at least 2 hours, it's a good idea to go get checked. Make sure that during this time you're feeling your baby move, you're not bleeding, and you're not leaking fluid. And if any of those other things happen sooner, make sure to go get checked out. Good luck with everything, and I hope that things go well for you. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.